Welcome to this week's episode of Campus Update. This week, we're talking about the photography elective, a club for film and theater. Jozie walks us through getting over a breakup. We check out a cool new acai bowl place. Oceanography has a field trip. Now, let's take a look at the photography elective.
So the cool thing about the program is that you can take 4 years of it. Starting freshman year, you can take the beginning photo class and kind of learn like the basics of the camera, and then you can move up to the advanced class where it's kind of a business, and so we do real photo jobs and then get paid at the end of the year.
I joined this class last year because I moved here from a different state and they didn't have any opportunities like this, and I thought it was something really cool, and I've learned a lot about Photoshop, cameras, and of course making our website this year in the advanced class.
The advanced class has a lot of Photoshop skills, a lot of editing skills in general, as well as a lot of camera skills. Like the basics is camera skills, and then you can move up into Photoshop, Lightroom, and a bunch of other different editing softwares.
It is a challenging class for those who think they're just going to get their art credit out of the way. It's not really like that, because Schwab will make you reshoot that photo a 10th time.
So we're coming out with new merch soon. As you can see here on Mia, there's one of our shirts. Here you can follow us on our Instagram and Twitter at HBHS Photography.
What amazing photos, true works of art. And for the patrons of art in theater and film, we have a club for you. Let's see what's happening at Theater and Film Club.
In the theater club, we get together and we play different theater games and exercises, and we alternate, and we also discuss a bunch of musicals together.
The people I think will enjoy this club are the people who are just really into theater and acting but aren't necessarily going to do APA or something like that. My favorite part about this club is the musical discussions, because it is super fangirly and we can discuss everything that normal people can't really do.
We meet every Wednesday at lunch in J8.
Now, that's a cool club. Speaking of cool things, to help you get over a breakup, Jozie has created the ultimate breakup guide.
Good morning, Oilers. I'm Jozie, and currently high school students around the world are all suffering from this season that I like to call breakup season. First semester was usually filled with new friendships and even some relationships along the way, but with this year slowly rolling to an end, unfortunately it's the same situation for some relationships. While some people may be immune to breakup season because some of us may be very, very single, today is going to be some survival tips on how to get through the loneliest time of year. So let's get started. Tip number 1. Breakups can be pretty messy, not only for the people involved, but also for the friend group, so maybe try to remain cordial with one another to keep things from being so tense. I know it may be hard, but it takes a lot of energy to stay mad at someone, so maybe just try and do yourself a favor and try to let it go. Tip number 2. Instead of letting those bad memories make you feel sad and regretful, try to take all those experiences you may have had in the relationship and try to learn from them to make future relationships overall more happy and successful. Tip number 4. Music has a lot of control over our emotions, so why not try to take advantage of that? Even though it's okay to be sad, you don't want to stay sad, so maybe try to make yourself 2 separate music playlists, one of which filled with a bunch of happy songs and the other filled with sad songs, and try to fluctuate between the two until you feel better. This one really works, trust me. Well, that concludes this episode of Jozie's Declassified Breakup Survival Guide. Remember, Oilers, you are a strong, independent person that don't need no man, woman, or anything in between. Stay declassy.
Breakups really make you feel blue. Now, let's go check out Blue Bowl on HB Bites.
Hey Oilers, today we're going to check out an acai bowl restaurant called Blue Bowl. This place allows you to make your own bowl, from the bases to the toppings. In Huntington Beach, Blue Bowl is located at 18051 Beach Boulevard, and they also have a location in Orange on 417 Main Street. Be sure to give it a try, because you won't be disappointed by their large varieties of toppings and flavors.
That genuinely was blue. You know what else is blue? The ocean. Now, let's go take a look at oceanography.
What's up, Oilers? On March 19th, the Oceanography class at Huntington Beach recently took a whale-watching field trip. Thanks to Davy's Locker, whale watching, and sports fishing, they were greeted by many pods of long-beaked dolphins, 2 humpback whales, and the surprise of some sea lions. Be sure to check out this amazing class for more fun field trip opportunities and to learn what life in the ocean is all about.
My favorite part of the show is getting to work with all the other cast members. I think the climax of the show, towards the end of Act 2 and then the beginning of Act 3, I think that's a really fun part of the show for me. It's where everything kind of comes together, and that's the part I enjoy the most.
I think it's a very fun show. I think there's a lot of funny things that happen, and that although there is a bit of wordplay, I think it's still very fun for kids to see.
You really have to have good comedic timing to make it funny, so it's like a good challenge.
It's next Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, April 4th through 7th at 7:30.
Gentlemen Prefer Blondes is a show about two young girls trying to prove that they're grown up, but they get into all sorts of wacky situations. You should really go see the show because it's crazy, fun, eclectic. There's a lot going on and all the characters have a lot to offer, so it's definitely an interesting sample of what the acting department can do.
Well, my favorite part about Gentlemen Prefer Blondes was really just about getting into character, you know? Daddy is such a complex individual who's haunted by demons, and Daddy says only you can prevent forest fires and also see gentlemen. APA stickers come in free, otherwise you have to pay like the rest of us mere mortals.
Hall Talk merch is available soon. Until next time, Oilers.